Hi, I will show you how we use SonarQube Agentic Analysis to make sure your agent doesn't introduce or leave any issues in your code. So I'm going to start with an already existing project on SonarQube Cloud that you can see here. I'm just going to make sure that my organization has enabled the agentic analysis here. And then I'm going to simply switch to Claude. I'm going to start by asking it if it already knows what I'm talking about. So what is there we are. Now I'm going to paste a request. This is basically a feature request that came in on that specific project. Claude is going to plan its modifications. Then it's going to go through the motion and implement the changes. And towards the end, we'll see how SonarQube helps detect the issues and helps Claude make sure they're removed before the end of the generation. There we go. You can see that as part of the plan, at the end, there is a verification step that includes running the SonarQube analysis on all 3 modified files. So let's go ahead and proceed. We can see that Claude is actually calling into SonarQube to analyze those 3 files. It got a list of issues for each of the files, and it's going to go ahead and correct those issues. Now that the corrections have been made, we will check if there are still some issues. It found that it missed one issue in one of the files. So it will proceed to correct that problem. That's it. The files are now clean. Project builds, tests pass. Files are clean. And now, what is important to see here is that SonarQube Agent Analysis is actually the safety net that ensures that your agent delivers code that is free of issues, and that when you review it in your PR, for example, you have no other concern than making sure it actually implemented the task that you set. Thank you very much.